Hello, welcome to the marvellous show Peaky Blinders. If you've never watched the show before, I'm your host Steve, and it's a react show to various movies and series, and yeah, that's about it. If you're a fan of Peaky Blinders, please hit that subscribe button, like, comment, hit the bell, always helps me out. And yeah, last week we watched episode 2, and I am absolutely loving this series. By the way, if you can hear heavy breathing, it's my dog, okay? It's not me, it's my dog. I don't have some kind of asthma problem or smoke 50 a day, it's my dog. So episode 2, wow, what an amazing episode. It kind of started off with Tommy and the family sort of making this deal with some travellers to swap a car for a horse. It's a beautiful white horse. Later found out that they said they put a spell on it, but I'm not sure quite what all that was about. But it was basically lame. It turned out being lame, and Tommy had to shoot it, which was awful. We also find out that Ada is pregnant with Freddie's child, so that got a little bit tense. Obviously, Tommy found out. Brilliant scene in the cinema. That was just brilliant. Where he basically he went up to Ada, found her there, and said, "All right, who's the father?" And she refused to say, and he just disappeared. And suddenly the whole cinema just switched off. He told everyone to leave. Got the answer out of her. He walked out, and then Ada sort of shouted out, "I'm also a Selby, you know. Put my film back on." And the film went back on. I thought it was brilliant. We had a bit of a showdown with Inspector Campbell and Polly. He walked into a church, and again another funny scene that cracked me up. He sort of pushed her against the wall, and she automatically kissed him, and then apologised, saying she misread his advances, which I thought was brilliant. But he set up a meeting with Tommy, and later on we see him. They actually do meet in this tea room, and what a brilliant scene that was. It was fantastic. The tension, and Tommy just owned him. He just totally owned him. He basically said, "Yeah, I've got the guns, but if anything happens to me, or if you don't stop your kind of raids," because they raided all the houses at the beginning, then the guns are going to get shipped to the IRA, and you'll never work in the force again. And there's nothing he could do about it. Later on in the episode, we see Inspector Campbell. Is her name Grace, the Irish woman that works behind the bar, the spy basically, and now he wants her to get really close. I think that means, you know, properly close, so that he can find out where these guns are, because that's the only way out of this now. You know, he can't kind of bow down to him really. All he can do now is find out where these guns are. So that'll be quite interesting. And then right at the end we had we were back in the pub again, and we had Billy Kimber turned up with the properly armed men, machine guns, the whole lot. I mean, he's really one of the proper mob. And he very nearly was gonna kill Tommy. I mean, he basically said, "Oh, I'm just gonna shoot you," simple as that. But then Tommy managed to sort of convince him that I think it's the Lee family, that the Traveller family that they're having problems with, and he said that together they could sort this family out, but on their own they probably can't. So I think Billy Kimber's advisor said, "Yeah, you know, we should probably listen to him." And that's kind of how it's left. It was such a brilliant series. I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it at the minute. So yeah, let's just crack on with episode 3. This is... No, it hasn't got a name. I forgot about that. It's not Game of Thrones, is it? So this is episode 3, and yeah, see you in a bit. Cheers.
There are no men like me.
I've decided not to go to the races. Not unless you give me another £2.10 shilling toward the dress.
Rumours that there was a robbery.
Robbery of what? Guns, Mr. Shelby. A serious amount of guns.
Some say there was word from the Proofing Bay. It was the Peaky Blinders who took him.
For who do you speak?
The people of Ireland. The Irish Republican Army.
Oh my God, they're getting married already. Oh boy.
What do we know about the Black Swan? An operative has provided intelligence, and it is a place where IRA men gather. And why are 2 of them looking to buy guns?
Most of my great lumps of men served in France too, sir.
I serve my country every day.
They hate the fact that he didn't fight, don't they, in the war? What is she doing? She sticks out like a sore thumb. It's just like a personal vendetta thing she's doing. Oh, she's going to shoot him, isn't she? Right.
fancy me, do you? On behalf of the Irish Free State.
She's just blowing everything.
Ada and Freddie Thorne were married today. They defied your orders. They haven't left the city.
Oh dear.
I'll deal with it.
I told the coppers Freddie wouldn't come back. It was part of the deal.
What bloody deal?
Oh, she's really messed up big time.
And the neighbour said that she saw a young woman leaving the streets where the body was found. Well, he said that your spy was a woman, Sarah.
He was killed by one of his own.
£200, Freddie.
For what?
I booked you both tickets for the next boat from Liverpool to New York.
He's not going to be happy.
You had no business. You went after him because he was IRA.
I followed him because I thought he might have information. But I don't need you to be my father.
He would be thinking of you.
There's something weird going on there.
And as I told you before, I know the Lee brothers. They're planning on showing up in numbers and robbing your bookies, running chalk and rafflers.
You think I can't handle the Lees?
Just a word of warning from a friend, that's all.
If you are coming to the races, bring that pretty barmaid of yours.
Already invited.
They say, is it you, Peaky Blinders, who stole the guns?
Oh no.
And the BSA?
It's us that has the machine guns now, and it's them that's in the mud.
He took a beating for that, didn't he?
When I get back to England, I want to own my own pub.
How do we know it's for sale?
Everything's for sale to us, Arthur. Your pub. You do what you want.
Freddie Thorne. Thought you promised he wouldn't come back.
I said I'm dealing with it.
Freddie married your sister.
Oops.
Some family you've got, eh?
He's got a lot on his plate, hasn't he? What's going on?
We need to talk.
That's not going to work, Tommy. Talk to me about the guns.
What?
I love her, Tommy. I've loved her since she was 9 and I was 12. She loves me the same.
This marriage will not stand. Ready?
Oh, this is the
Getting closer.
big backstory, isn't it? Bloody hell. The Italian's going to know he's back as well. It's going to be another problem.
He said a lot, but the only bit I heard was that their high command think it's the Peaky Blinders who shot him.
Get a message to him. Tell him to send someone to Parlay. Tell him there's been a misunderstanding and we don't want any trouble.
Is it just the two of us going to the races?
Something like that.
Johnny, what's our mission, boy?
To stick it to the Lee family, Arthur!
That's right. Those of you with guns, keep them out of it. Unless a gun is pulled on you, we want this done quietly.
What's little kid going to do?
So when do we share out the cash?
God.
We don't. You're in Tommy's army now, boys.
Bloody thing.
Tell security you are Lady Sarah Duggan. Excuse us. Lady Sarah Duggan of Connemara. You got lost when you went to look for the boy riding a horse. Dandy Flower. If they ask about me, say that I'm Prussian. Don't speak a word of English. Do you dance?
If I'm asked properly.
I wonder if she actually falls for him, though. Like, you know?
It's a pleasure doing business with you.
Hello, Raz. How's business?
Oh my God!
I still, Raz. Or I'll take the whole ear off. We're the protection there.
Fucking hell.
Your money, Mr. Kimber. Rescued from the Lee brothers. I want to suggest that from now on, you contract out your racetrack security to the Peaky Blinders.
Your man said it was all right for me to have this dance. And let me throw a small condition into the mix.
He wants her, doesn't he?
I've some business to settle first with this accountant, so you go on ahead with Kimber.
Just me and him.
Is that all right?
You think I'm a whore?
The deal is, I'll give him 2 hours with you.
What? Wow.
Do we have a deal? As a sweetie, you can try your luck with mine.
She's got a gun as well.
I made this hat.
It's a very pretty hat.
This could go horribly wrong. Oh God, I knew it.
Come on, you weren't so stiff back there, were you?
This is going to go horribly wrong. Oh.
Oh, look, I've dropped something. Pick it up. If I drop a glass on the floor, I've got another hour.
Just wait. Listen to me. But she has the clap. Yeah, syphilis.
Start of the day, I was Lady Sarah of Connemara. By the end, I was a whore with a clap. Why did you change your mind, Thomas?
So that was Peaky Blinders Season 1, Episode 3. Just so much gets crammed into these episodes, and there's so much to talk about. It's just mad. So I'm going to forget probably loads of bits. But so we had a big face-off between Freddie and Tommy about, obviously, because Freddie refused to leave. I mean, Polly offered him £200, which must have been, I don't know what that would be in today's money, a lot. To go to New York and just stay there basically, and he turned it down. So him and Tommy had a bit of a face-off with they did a bit of the Reservoir Dogs, where they had the guns at each other, which was quite cool. So again, I don't know what's going to happen with that, because Freddie ain't going anywhere by the sounds of it. So I don't know where that's going to go now with Freddie, because he's not going anywhere. So I don't know. You know, I was thinking the whole way through it, Tommy's got so much going on. It's crazy. As well as the flashbacks, he's got so many people after him. It's just mad. I don't know how anyone would deal with that amount of crap going on in your head. It's just insane. The spy barmaid. She was stupid things. It's followed that guy from the IRA, and I don't know if it was her intent to kill him. I think it probably was, to be honest, because she had that kind of look. So now, I mean, someone even saw her do it as well. So that was really dodgy. And then you had Inspector Campbell kind of had a meeting with her, and again he's really perving over her a bit. It's making me feel a bit weird, the way he sort of holds her hand. I think he really has got the hots for her, and he's managed to get her off the hook anyway, as far as that goes, as far as the killing goes. But everything is starting to unfold and unwind, and I don't know, it's all going to go horribly wrong. Was it Cheltenham? I don't know, the horse races. Obviously she wanted to get this deal sorted with Billy Kimber, and what I didn't realise was that the whole point of it was that he was basically ready to sort of like let him have his way as part of the deal, which was pretty horrific. That was awful, and I thought she was going to kill him, because she was left in the house with him on her own, and I thought she was going to shoot him. She did go for the gun. Now that would have thrown the cat among the pigeons somewhat. That would have been really interesting if that had happened. So the deal is basically now that the Peaky Blinders are now going to be Billy Kimber's security for the races, because they did one of the Lee family over in the toilets, which was horrific. Oh my God, that's awful. It cut the top of his ear off. Oh my God, that was rough. So that's pretty cool. The bold dude, don't know his name, but he's come back from London because he's heard that the IRA are now after the Peaky Blinders. So that could be quite an interesting one, because he doesn't want to mess with them, and he's asked for a meet. Tommy's asked for a meeting, just to kind of make sure that no, I think the reason they thought that they'd shot the IRA guy in Birmingham, but I think it was the IRA guys in Birmingham that have linked the Peaky Blinders with stealing the guns. So it's all getting very, very messy. And I think definitely at the end, that last scene where Tommy rushes in and tells Billy Kimber that she's got the clap and she's a whore, I think it's a sign that he really does like her, and that I don't know. I mean, I'm thinking that she might even properly start to fall for him. I don't know. I'm not sure. I know she's a spy, but I don't know. That could really mess things up, especially for Inspector Campbell as well. And if he keeps perving on her like that as well, that could go horribly wrong. But yeah, so that was awesome. Love that episode again. I'm loving this series so much. Can't speak. I'm loving this series so much. It's brilliant. I can't wait to get into number 4. So yeah, like again, if you're a fan of Peaky Blinders, please subscribe, like, comment, and hit the bell. That really helped me out big time. And spread the word that a weird bald guy is watching Peaky Blinders for the first time. People will love a weird bald guy. So yes, I'll see you soon. See you in episode 4. Until then, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you really soon. Bye.